Hello and good evening to all our viewers who have joined us today. Welcome to the 57th episode of Glyphs. To all the guests who have joined in, please type in the chat box your name and where you are from. We would love to connect with all of you. Today's performance is by Jaideep and Dhananjay. We shall be beginning shortly. And until then, enjoy the opening act by Nihar Moghe, the rag Yaman on the harmonium. Enjoy, all of you.
Hello and a very good evening to all our viewers. Can I again request all our guests today who have joined in to put in the chat box where are you from and what's your passion? All right, wow, brilliant. Excellent. So again, a very good evening to all our viewers from Pune, Kolkata, Aurangabad, Bengaluru, Delhi, Amchi, Mumbai, and from across the globe. They say happiness is largely an attitude of mind and of viewing the life from the right angle. Both our guests view this beautiful life through the angle of their unique passions. So stay tuned as we talk to our guests today, one a passionate trekker and the other a passionate singer. Audience, we shall be recording this episode for quality purposes. Glyphs essentially means the representation of a character. And what better way there is to identify what a person truly is than to observe what he or she loves from within. That's why the name glyphs. It also stands for being a symbol that represents something beyond the face value. The three symbols or three glyphs that you saw in the logo represent what the concept is all about. They stand for create, connect, and express, or CCE as we fondly call it. Like we all know, passion matters. Clips is a channel where you indulge in identifying the passion created within you, connect with each other, and openly and ingeniously express your thoughts and passions. The purpose of this channel is to create a community of like minded people who share a common drive for passion. Passion is the force that motivates you to achieve success and happiness to build a better life. It is something that allows you to be inherently yourself. Your passion can be singing, photography, painting, playing an instrument, or even something as different as collecting items, or cycling, or even sports. This might be something that you're not necessarily doing as your work. In fact, it is better if you have a passion that helps you unwind and enjoy your own company. The Glyphs community is meant to encourage us to keep pursuing our passions. It is a global community who sees, learns, and appreciates the things we do. It is also an avenue where you can showcase your own passion and also be inspired to explore a new passion. You know you got it. We know you got it. Let the world know you got it. And that's exactly what we are here to do: create, connect, and express. A warm welcome again on this lovely Thursday evening. We're your host, Parag Vartak and Kavita Avasthi.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
And it is an absolute pleasure to welcome all of you to the 57th episode of this wonderful channel where we showcase your passion. Audience, while we talk to guests, do keep with your comments and appreciation. And to the viewers on Facebook, we're listening to you too. So please feel free to put your comments on our Facebook page, which is live right now. The Glyph CCE show has recently celebrated a milestone of completing 50 episodes, and we are overwhelmed with the response from all the well-wishers across India and more than 38 countries. We have touched lives of so many people, brought happiness to so many people, and given them an opportunity to openly share their passion with a free mind on this channel, irrespective of age or place or culture. We wish to touch lives of many more people out there who are waiting for an opportunity like this. Friends, and for this, we're now building a larger team with a better infrastructure so that we can reach out to everyone in all corners of the world and bring that inner happiness that one gets by sharing the passion. So, friends, if you have liked the episodes, the experience, and the concept, we're now open to have your financial support to build a stronger platform than ever before. Your financial support, however big or small, is extremely valuable to us. We'll be able to see a GPay number as well as a QR code for any contributions that will enable us to take this beautiful concept forward. So our first guest for today is Jaideep Bhoy. Jaideep is a fishmonger by profession with Master of Fisheries Science from Konkan Krishi Vidyapeeth and a super passionate trekker. He has been trekking for last 23 years and more. He has covered more than 130 forts during his trekking career so far. These include some like Chadar Trek, Byaskund Trek, Mount Patalsu Trek, Tirthan Valley Trek in the Himalayan region, the Desert Trek in Rajasthan, Ooty to Mudumalai Trek. But his proudest trek so far has been the Chadar Trek. He also loves landscape photography and attending live classical music programs. He arranges trekking and camping activities too. So please welcome the super trekker Jaideep Bhoir. Welcome and good evening, Jaideep.
Hi, Paul.
Jaideep, so for most of the people, a trek to fort is about reaching to the top and taking a picture there. But I would love to know what are things we should observe while going on the trek.
There are a lot of things to observe while trekking to the forts. Firstly, there are ancient temples at the base village. For example, Kireshwar at the base of Harichandragarh, and then Amruteshwar at the base of Ratangad. These temples are with marvelous architecture and beautiful sculpture. Then you may find the hero stones in the memory of warriors who lost their lives in the battle in the base village or at the route to the top of the fort. Then comes the route. You have to observe the route and then doors. There may be multiple doors to the forts, just like Logarh. Logarh has 4 doors. The first is Ganesh Darwaja, second is Narayan Darwaja, third one is Hanuman Darwaja, and the fourth one is the main door. So the main doors are constructed so well in the concept of defensive mechanism. It was guarded well with the bastions in front of them, so it covers from the cannon fire, also with the from the invading forces. Then comes the guard room, the chamber meant for the guards or the sentries who are doing duties over there. As you proceed further, you will find the remnants of the old buildings. Some of them may be administrative or residential, then water systems, then cave systems with pillars or without pillars. Also, you may find a large round rock with a circular train. These instruments are used to prepare a lime mortar for construction. Then comes the fortification wall, the ramparts, the bastions, the merlons, and the cannons lying all over the places. And as you explore further, you will find old temples, the ruins, and many more things. Also, the Sahyadri Fort has a very unique feature of Machi. That is an extended narrow portion at the top. The famous machis are the Sanjeevani Machi and Swela Machi of the Rajgarh, and the Logarh Vinsukata Machi of the Logarh. So these are the main things you have to observe and learn and prepare from the references.
Wow, now that was very wonderfully put, Jaideep, because as I said, for most of the people, it's always about reaching the top. But now that you have explained the process of, not only seeing multiple things on the way, but obviously, learning about the actual fort, which we're trying to, get to the top. So that was really fantastic. Now, we would love to understand more about the waste collection systems on the forts. I mean, how did they manage to build such well-thought system even back then?
There is a water collection system. They had developed kind of rainwater collecting system. If you go to the Alan Fort, this is a photograph of the Alan Fort. There are series of water tanks carved out of rock and efficiently planned at the slope of the fort that collects majority of rainwater draining surface from and again there you can see a arc-shaped wall that holds the spilling water from the top of this tank that ensures the water supply throughout the year for the poor peoples. Again, there is another example of the Rajgarh. This is a Kulan fort again, and another example of Rajgarh, where a huge Padmavati tank was nicely constructed at Padmavati Machi. Along with Padmavati tank, there are several water systems at Suera Machi and Sanjeevani Machi. Even the Balekilla, there is a small tank of crescent moon shape, so it's called Chandrakant. So the water requirement was well taken care of in those days.
Wow. Some architects, those must be. Again, again, that was really good to understand about these well-planned collection systems on the fort. So that was brilliant. So audience, we've got a different kind of quiz for you today. The quiz today is Guess Who Am I? So can we have the first picture on the screen, please? So audience, you need to guess who am I? So you need to name the place from where this picture is from. And again, no Googling with the picture. Can we have some answers? Any guesses for all the Trek lovers out there today? No, Prasad, it is well, we need the place, the name of the place. Yes, it is. It is Kukreshwar. So you are absolutely right, Prasad. So it is the Kukreshwar temple. So this is absolutely right. Can we have the next picture now? Right. Most of the Trek lovers will be able to guess this. This is the third picture, please. It's a very famous well at a fort. You need to name the fort. Anyone? Any wild guesses? Right, I'll give you this one as well. This is a famous well at Dhodap Fort. This one was a little tricky. All right, so can we have the last picture, please? Okay, you guys need to name the fort where this beautiful picture was taken. You can see some clues around the door in the picture on your screen. So that should help you to guess which fort it is. No, this is not Sinhagad. Yes, Prasad, you're right again. This is Ratangad Fort, and this is the second door on the Ratangad Fort. So fantastic work, audience, by trying to guess the names, and fantastic work, Prasad, for guessing a couple of answers, couple of pictures correctly. So coming back to you, Jaideep, would you please share a good experience and a bad experience you've had in your such a long trekking journey so far?
I'll share first my bad experience. Not that's a bad experience, but we got into some tricky situation. We were planning for Ganchakar race train since very long. And in 2016, in the month of April, we finalized that in the first week. As it was a summer season, we decided to take at least 10 to 12 liter water for each person. But our calculation goes totally wrong. At the end of the first day train, when we reach to the Govardhan, we consume almost 7 liters per person, and we left with the 3 liters for average per person. So we decided not to cook for dinner and ate the dry snacks. The next day we started the trek, and midway to the Katrabai, we consume all of our waters. We I think 10 persons group was there. And from middle of the Kathirabai, the Ratangad was something around 45 to 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour. So I was knowing that there is a tank there. There is a water tank at the base of Ratangad when the Kathirabai ends. So I requested group to stretch themselves for another 45 minutes and we will reach over there. So we stretch, we walk without any water and we reach that tank and we got dehydrated over there. We rest for 1 hour. So sometimes your calculations and preparations may go wrong, but the knowledge of the terrain and the resources help you to come out of the situation. So you should prepare for all the things may go wrong and all the things. The happiest moment was the Chadar trek. Chadar trek is one of the world's toughest trek. It is known as one of the toughest trek because of the harsh winter conditions. It is of the Ladakh region. The trek starts somewhere at the altitude of 10,500 feet and midway to the Merak, it reaches something around 11,500 feet. So it is not about the hiking, but the trekking on a frozen river, that is a Jalska river, it completely freezes uh, in the winter. And facing the harsh winter, the temperature at the daytime is minus 10 to minus 15 and drops at night around minus 35 or may drop further till minus 40. So the main conditions you have to well prepare mentally and physically for such a harsh weather. So the
Absolutely.
trek was very small and 65 kilometers to and back. And I had done it 2019 for the first time. And while coming back from the Meerut, we walked for almost 3 hours while it was mildly in a snowfall. So it was completely amazing experience. I had walked first time amidst the snowfall.
Superb. I think we do have a small video to share to all our audience. Can we have the video, please? Wow, that looked really awesome in that, even in that short video. So that was really nice. I'm sure you would have enjoyed it a lot. Um, Now, Jaideep, I'm sure everyone asks you about what to do while trekking, but today I would like to ask you what not to do while trekking.
Okay, there is a long list, but I will brief about the major points. Firstly, do not wear fancy clothes or shorts or three-fourths while trekking. That you have to cover your body to protect from heat and thorns and scratches. The secondly, most importantly, do not wear perfumes or deodorant while trekking because there are many incidents of honeybee attacks while trekking in Sahyadri or Western Ghat because perfumes or deodorant attracts these honeybees and they get irritated and they attack the trekkers. So avoid wearing deodorants while trekking. Then do not wear floaters or high shoes or high sandals. Do not smoke or do not consume alcohol. Do not play loud music or use earphones because when leader we want warn you or give you some uh, guidelines or instructions, if you are listening on a earphone, you will not be able to grasp its instructions. Same, do not write or deface the fort walls or the caves of the forts or the monuments. Do not pollute water source at the top of the forts. Do not go solo or with the unexperienced groups because recently there are two accidents happened on the first of this month and just yesterday. Both of them lost their lives. So be at most caution while while following your passion. That's all.
Wow. Now, those were really good tips and tricks coming from the super experience which you have. So, Jaydeep, thank you so much for sharing your experience and what to look for and what not as well. So, thank you so very much again, Jaydeep.
Thanks.
Audience, do not go anywhere because we have an awesome finale planned for you, which we call the Glyphs Jugalbandi towards the end. Now, before we go on to the second guest today, I would like to hand over to Saroj Nandgaonkar, who is going to share how each one of you can also become a part of our ever-growing channel, Glyphs. Over to you, Saroj.
Thanks, Parag. So we have just heard Jaydeep talk about his passion. In the same manner, all of us have different passions that we love to do, be it singing, dancing, photography, traveling, or even stamp collections. Glyphs CCE is the channel that provides you a platform to take this passion of yours across the globe. We currently have our viewership over 37 countries across the globe. Let's have a quick poll. You will see 3 options in front of you now. Request you to click the options for the way you would like to be a part of Glyphs CCE community. Can we have the poll? Yeah. So we would like you to answer, I would like to be or perform, talk, or refer a friend to perform, talk about my passion on an episode of Glyphs. I would like to meet the passionate people of the Glyphs community, or I would like to speak to the founders of Glyphs CCE. For all who are on Facebook, please comment option 1, 2, or 3, and we will get back to you. Thank you for your poll response. You can see the phone number and email ID on the screen right now. So join us on the Glyphs CCE channel, the place where every passion finds a home. Before I hand it over to our host, let me take this opportunity to thank her as well, Kavita Avasthi, a fashion designer who owns and runs her own boutique, Poshak, for the past 26 years. Thank you, Kavita. Over to you now.
Thank you, Saroj, and hello, everyone. I am your host, Kavita Avasthi. So while most of us are struggling to even learn a language as kids, here is a person who was perfectly singing at that age, Dhananjay Marathe. He started learning music at the age of 9 from his father, Dr. Sudhakar Marathe. Music has been his passion for over 28 years. With a special affinity for Hindustani classical music, he is a Sangeet Alankar. He's done a master's in Hindustani classical music. His inspiration in music are both his parents, and they've always been extremely supportive. And though he belongs to the Gwalior Gharana, he likes to listen to the singing of all the Gharanas and learning from them. Because of his immense love for rags, today Dhananjay sir is going to sing some beautiful Bollywood melodies based on some of the rags. So for the first one, Jab Deep Jale Ana, Rag Yaman. The movie Chit Chor, of course, the music was by Ravindra Jain. In fact, this movie, Chit Chor, also became an inspiration for 2 other Hindi movies, the 1997 movie Pardes and the 2003 movie Main Prem Ki Deewani Hoon. So get ready for the first performance of the evening for Rag Yaman. Dhananjay sir, over to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना, संकेत मिलन का भूल न जाना, मेरा प्यार ना बिसराना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना। मैं पलकन डगर बुहारूंगा, तेरी राह निहारूंगा, मैं पलकन डगर बुहारूंगा, तेरी राह निहारूंगा, मेरे प्रीत का काजल तुम अपने नैनों में मले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना। नी रे गा मा ग रे सा सा नी, पा पा मा रे ग रे सा नी, सा ग प मा प। नित सांझ सवेरे मिलते हैं, नित सांझ सवेरे मिलते हैं, उन्हें देख के तारे खिलते हैं, नित सांझ सवेरे मिलते हैं, उन्हें देख के तारे खिलते हैं, लेते हैं विदाई दूजे से कहते हैं चले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना, संकेत मिलन का भूल न जाना, मेरा प्यार ना बिसराना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना।
Beautiful. I think everyone would agree with me that Dhananjay sir does not need any kind of musical accompaniment, just that one harmonium, and the song comes across beautifully. Thank you, Dhananjay sir. And now that the audience is ready for the next performances, before Dhananjay sir performs each song, I'm going to ask each one of you a question. What you answer is what he sings. So get ready for the next question. There was a song in the movie Kohinoor by Naushad Ali. It was written by Shakil Badaini, and in this song, there was a sitar passage which was very difficult. Dilip Kumar Saab, who acted in this movie, he received 6 months of training from the celebrated sitarist Ustad Halim Zafar Khan Saab prior to the filming of this Kohinoor song. In fact, if you see the clip of Dilip Kumar playing his sitar solo, we can sense the total delight and the subtle triumph on his face. His months of practice to play and to get the hand movements right had paid off magnificently. My question is, which is this song that I'm talking about? I think I've given a lot of clues for this one. The movie Kohinoor. Yes, of course, Lakshmikant. I knew you would answer that one. It is the iconic song Madhuban Mein Radhika Nache Re from the Rag Hamir. Let's hear this iconic song. Sir, over to you.
Sa re ga ma re sa, sa re ga ma dha, गमदनि सानि धनि प म प ग म ग प ग म रे सा आ मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे पग में घूंगर बांध के आ आ आ पग में घूंगर बांध के घूंघटा मुख पर डार के नैनन में कजरा लगा के रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे डोलत छम छम कामनी आ आ डोलत छम छम कामनी चमकत जैसे दामनी चंचल प्यारी छब लागे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे मृदंग बाजे तिरकिट धूम ताता मृदंग बाजे तिरकिट धूम ताता नचत चुम चुम तथई तथई तथा चुम चुम चनन चुम चुम चनन क्रांधा 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 धा 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 मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे मधुबन में राधिका निसारे सागर रे मग म द पानी द सा नि रे सा नि द प म प द नि सा नि द प म प ग म द प ग म रे सा मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे सा नि द प म प द प ग म रे सा नि रे सा ग म द नि द सा मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे ओदे नादिर तिरदानी तरारे दीन दीन तनन नादिर तिरदानी तरारे दीन दीन तनन नादिर तिरदानी तरारे दीन दीन तनन नादिर तिरदानी तराने ओदे तन दिर दिर तन दिर 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 तुम दिर 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 धा दिर किट धूम दिर किट धा धा नी नादिर दिर दानी ता ओदे नादिर दिर दानी ता ओदे नादिर दिर दानी ता दारे दीन दारे दीन दारे दीन थैंक यू
Beautiful. So that was absolutely wonderful. That was speechless. It was so good. The taranas were perfect and such an absolute delight to hear them.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you very
So,
much.
yes, of course. Moving on to the next one. Audience, listen carefully to what I have to say. This is a bhajan. It was written by Shakil Banaini, composed by Naushad Ali, and sung by Mohammed. A speciality of this song is that all three of them are non-Hindus, and yet they won an award for a song which was based on a Hindu god, Krishna. It's also interesting that Naushad won the Filmfare Award for the Best Music Director. His first and only win. Yes, yes, Lakshmikant, I know. So what my question was, which is the movie and which is the... It's not Gopi. Which is the movie? I'm going to give you a hint here. it was related to Tansen, which is the movie that I'm talking about. And of course, which is the song that I'm talking about. Come on, we have a lot of people here. It's not Ram or Sham. Like I said, it was related to Tansen. Okay, I'm going to give this one to you. It is from the movie Baiju Bawra. Yes, Manisha, that is right. The movie is Baiju Bawra, Man Tadapata Hari Darshan Ko Aaj, Rag Malkauns. In fact, it is also rumored that there was a divine presence in the studio that was felt during the recording of this beautiful bhajan. Let's hear it from Dhananjay sir.
Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. मन तरपत हरि दर्शन को आज मन तरपत हरि दर्शन को आज मोरे तुम बिन पिगरे सगरे काज हो बिनती करत हूँ रखियो लाज मन तरपत हरि दर्शन को आज तुम्हारे द्वार का मैं हूँ जोगी तुम्हारे द्वार का मैं हूँ जोगी हमारी ओर नजर कब होगी सुनो मोरे व्याकुल मन का बाज तरपत हरि दर्शन को आज मन तरपत हरि दर्शन को आज बिन गुरु ज्ञान कहाँ से पाऊं बिन गुरु ज्ञान कहाँ से पाऊं दीजो दान हरि गुण गाऊं सब गुणी जना पे तुम राज तरपत हरि दर्शन को आज मोरे तुम बिन बिगरे सगरे काज हो बिनती करत हूँ रखियो लाज मन तरपत हरि दर्शन शन को आज मन तरपत हरिदर शन को आज.
Beautiful. As Sarita Suryadevara has perfectly pointed out, a song which moves through the Mandra, Madhya, and the Tar Saptak. Not a very easy song to sing. Definitely beautiful, sir. Thank you so much for that one. And moving on to the next performance. So, there's actually a very funny incident related to this song. It is said that this song was sung by Manade after the music director Madan Mohan bribed him with a meal of bindi meat curry. Wow, that's something. So, this movie was released in 1957 and is probably the only movie in which 3 songs are played in continuation. Meri Veena Tum Bin Roye, Ashko Se Teri Humne, and Tu Pyar Kare Ya Thukraye. These 3 songs come in sequence and they are picturized on 3 different actresses. I've given you a lot of hint. So which is this movie and which is the song that I'm talking about? I've already told you the names of 3 of the songs from this movie picturized on 3 actresses. Which is this movie and which is the song? All right, the movie is Dekh Kabira Roya, and of course the song is Kaun Aaya Mere Man Ke Dware. Rag is Rageshri. So of course, back to the Nanjay sir for this one.
कौन आया कौन आया कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे पायल की झनकार लिए कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे पायल की झनकार लिए कौन आया आँख ना जाने दिल पहचाने आँख ना जाने दिल पहचाने सूरतिया कुछ ऐसी आँख ना जाने दिल पहचाने सूरतिया कुछ ऐसी याद करूँ तो याद न आए मूर्तियाँ ये कैसी पागल मनवा सोच में डूबा सपनों का संसार लिए कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे पायल की झनकार लिए कौन आया एक पल सोचूं मेरी आशा रूप बदल कर आई एक पल सोचूं मेरी आशा रूप बदल कर आई दूजे पल फिर ध्यान ये आए हो न कहीं परछाई, जो परदेसी के घर आई, एक अनोखा प्यार लिए, कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे, पायल की झनका लिए, कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे, पायल की झनका लिए, कौन आया.
Thank you, sir. Yes, and of course, again, Sarita, again, like you have said, the harkati, the murkya. Yes, we do not have English words for it. Perfectly taken. Please do select panelists and attendees when you're putting in your comments, so everybody can see that. Beautiful. So normally the Rag Bhairavi is the last rag of any performance, and so the next song is from this rag. Again, audience, listen carefully to what I'm saying. So Roshan recorded this song in Manade's voice, but the filmmakers were happy with the song, but they wanted it to be dubbed in Mohammad Rafi's voice. Roshan put his foot down and refused to give the song unless they went with his choice. Finally, of course, they gave up, and the result was there for everybody to witness, as it turned out to be a super successful song. The dancer featured in this song is Padmini Priyadarshini. The music of this song has been composed by Roshan, and the lyrics have been penned by Sahir Ludhianvi. My question is, which is the song that I'm talking about? Of course, Shilpa, and yes, a lot of people have answered that. Of course, from the movie, the 1963 movie Dil Hi To Hai, Laga Chunri Mein Daag, starring Raj Kapoor, Nutan, Pran, and Nazir Hussain. So this song is easily one of the most memorable songs sung by Manade. So over to you, sir, for this beautiful song again.
लागा चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे, लागा चुनरी में दाग, चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे, घर जाऊं कैसे, लागा चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे, लागा चुनरी में दाग. हो गई मैली मोरी चुनरिया, कोरे बदन सी कोरी चुनरिया, हो गई मैली मोरी चुनरिया, कोरे बदन सी कोरी चुनरिया, जाके बाबुल से नजरें मिलाऊं कैसे, घर जाऊं कैसे, लागा चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे, लागा चुनरी में दाग. भूल गई सब बचन विदा के, खो गई मैं ससुराल में आके, भूल गई सब बचन विदा के, खो गई मैं ससुराल में आके, जाके बाबुल से नजरें मिलाऊं कैसे, घर जाऊं कैसे, लागा चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे लागा चुनरी में दाग। ओरी चुनरिया आत्मा मोरी मैल है माया जाल। ओरी चुनरिया आत्मा मोरी मैल है माया जाल। ओ दुनिया मोरे बाबुल का घर ये दुनिया ससुराल। हाँ जाके बाबुल से नजरें मिलाऊं कैसे घर जाऊं कैसे लागा चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे लागा चुनरी में दाग छुपाऊं कैसे लागा चुनरी में दाग। दीम तनन दिरता नुम तान दिरे न दीम तनन दिरता नुम तदिरे न दीम तनन दिरता नुम तदिरे न दीम न दिरे दिरे तन तुम दिता तारे तारे दानी दीम तनन न तिरे दिते दानी 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 दीम तनन दिरता नुम तान दिरे न दीम तनन दिरता नुम तदिरे नाम। सत सुरन तीन ग्राम बंसी बाजे रे सा सा नि नी दा नि दा प म म ग मध गम मगरे सा। धादा कीर्ता चरण धरन धरत पायत परत नहीं परन। झांझर झनके झनन ननन दादी दुम तो नुम ननन तनन दीम तनन दिरता नोम तदिरे न दीम तनन दिरता नोम तदिरे नाम। नदिरे तुम दे दीम तनन दीम तनन दीम तनन दिरे तोम तनन दिरे तोम तनन दिरे तोम तनन नदिरे तुम दे नदिरे तुम दे दिरे तोम दिरे तोम दिरे तोम दिरे तोम दिरे तोम तदिरे तोम तदिरे तोम तदिरे धात्रि तुम दे गांधा धात्रि तुम दे गांधा धात्रि तुम दे गांधा। दीम तनन दिरता नोम तदिरे न दीम तनन दिरता नोम तदिरे न दीम तनन दिरता दिरता दिरता। थैंक यू।
Wow, I think we are all absolutely speechless. This was absolutely mind-blowing. What a fantastic way to end the last song. Absolutely beautiful, sir. On behalf of our audience, of course, thank you so much
Thank you very much
for that wonderful song. Yes, Pareshwar has to say that very well sung, Dhananjay. It is not easy to sing these songs, of course, at that time. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So, audience, as promised, here comes the finale. There's one more last song coming in. We are going to see some super images of the landscape shot by Jaideep. Blue skies, green meadows, and lovely rivers. And perfectly coordinating these images is a song by Dhananjay from the movie Humraz. So presenting to you our signature fusion, the glyphs. Just a minute while we start the video. Just a minute. And we're going to see Dhananjay sir and the pictures simultaneously. That's the Jugalbandi. Yes, so like I said, we are perfectly coordinating the images by Jaideep and the song from the movie Humraz. That's the glyphs Jugalbandi for you. Here it comes. Right, we'll just have the pictures. Just a minute. Jugalbandi coming in. All right, there is a slight technical hitch there. Please hold on, guys. I think the Glyphs channel also wants to keep continuing to Dhananjay sir. Here it is, sir. Over to you.
नीले गगन के तले धरती का प्यार पले हे धरती का प्यार पले। ऐसे ही जग में आती है सुबह, ऐसे ही शाम ढले। हे नीले गगन के तले, धरती का प्यार पले। शबनम के मोती फूलों पे बिखरे, दोनों की आस फले। नीले गगन के तले, धरती का प्यार पले। हे नीले गगन के तले, धरती का प्यार पले। बल खाती बेले मस्ती में खेले, पेड़ों से मिल के गले। नीले गगन के तले, धरती का प्यार पले। हे नीले गगन के तले, धरती का प्यार पले। नदियां का पानी दरिया से मिलके सागर की ओर चले। नीले गगन के तले, धरती का प्यार पले। हे नीले गगन के तले, धरती का प्यार पले।
Thank you. Thank you, Dhananjay sir, and Jaideep. An audio and visual treat. A perfect end to a beautiful evening. On behalf of our audience and Team Glyphs, heartfelt thanks to our guests Jaideep and Dhananjay sir for joining us on our channel today. We thank Mahesh Anzarlekar and Rahul Avasthi for introducing today's guests, Jaideep and Dhananjay Marathe, to our channel Glyphs. So to the audience, the Glyphs CCE show has completed. We've celebrated a milestone of completing 50 episodes. We've touched the lives of so many people, brought happiness to so many people, and given them an opportunity to openly share their passion with a free mind on this channel, irrespective of the age or culture. We wish to touch the lives of so many more people out there who are waiting for an opportunity like this. And friends, for this, we are now building a larger team and a better infrastructure so that we can reach out to everyone in all the corners of the world and bring that inner happiness that one gets by sharing their passion. So friends, if you have liked the episode, the experience, and the concept, we are now open to have your financial support to build a better platform than ever before. Your financial support, however big or small, is extremely valuable to us. You can see on the screen a Google Pay number and a QR code. So for any contribution that you can give, it will enable us to take this beautiful concept forward. That's the Google Pay number and that is the QR code. So please do help us to expand our network to all corners of the world. We also would like to thank our ever-efficient back-end team for their efforts in preparing every episode flawlessly, and of course, the founders, Salil, Tanushri, and Gayatri, for innovating this idea and creating this awesome channel. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my co-host, Parag Vartak. Parag, a software developer by profession and a theatre artist by passion. He owns and runs Parag Theatre Productions, which is soon coming up as a web series. Thank you, Parag, for being such a brilliant host and an absolute honor to share the dais with you. Last but not the least, our wonderful audience from India and from across the globe for watching, supporting, and encouraging us during each episode of our channel Glyphs CCE. To the audience, in case anyone is interested in interacting with our guests, please put your name in the chat box and we would love to get you backstage. So we are your hosts. I am Kavita Avasthi and my co-host.
I am Parag Vartak.
Parag? Yes, of course, both of us. Thank you so much. We're signing off today. My team and I are looking to see you on our next episode, where we introduce you to the passion of the accordion and biking. So tune in on Sunday at 5 o'clock and be there to experience a new world of passion. Until then, stay safe, keep exploring your passions, and do take very good care of yourselves. Good night and have a lovely weekend ahead. Do put in your names if you want us to get you backstage. Thank you, friends, and good